7 retirements so far to mechanical failures. Best result so far is 16th. Has that been how you expected?
Of course, coming from a 3 and GP2 and being really successful at both series, I've been always used to driving in the front, and driving in the back of the field and being lapped is not something that I've been used to. So of course sometimes it's been disappointing. I think we always start the year with the perspective, and then you change your perspective during the year according to what's going on. But for me, the important thing is not to be looking at the immediate results, but to be patient and look into the future. So I know that if I perform well, if I do better than the car can do, and I'm always in front of my teammates and pretty much do the best job I can, then I will probably give myself an opportunity to continue in Formula 1 for following years, and that's my motivation. So yes, it's not the best thing in the world to be running in the back and sometimes not finishing the races, not through my own fault. But at the same time, it's something that it's part of my career at the moment, and I have to make the best out of it.
If you'd known in advance exactly how this year would go, would you have made the same decision at the start of the season? Do you have any regrets?
I think it's different when you know in advance exactly how things will go, because you just start thinking about, oh, I'm going to suffer, I'm not going to be able to do what I need to do. But in the end of the day, even with the difficulties, I am being able to showcase in a few occasions my potential, and this is the important thing. Of course, if you're told beforehand that you're not going to finish many races, you're going to have very poor performance in most occasions, and you're not going to win any race, you're not going to score points, it's very difficult for you to take that in. But this is not the case in any way. I'm learning a lot this year, really learning a lot, and I'm taking as much as I can from this year.
It's difficult sometimes for people to judge the performance in this situation. How happy are you with the job you've been doing this year?
Well, I think a few occasions this year I've done probably the best qualifying performances of my life. Of course it didn't show. I think Monaco was a good qualifying performance, Turkey was very good as well. I think Hockenheim was quite strong. So in a few occasions I've done quite a good job in qualifying, in a few wet races as well, very good race. Monaco and Turkey race were very strong, unfortunately didn't finish. So many times I'm happy, many times I'm really upset at myself, like in Valencia, where I made a bad mistake on my qualifying lap, ended up starting behind my teammate. So these things, you learn with them, and I think being in difficulty can always help you to grow up and to be stronger. So you got to do some work outside the track as well to make sure that people actually understand what's going on, understand what you're doing, and what's possible to be done.
Have you had assurances, have you seen evidence that the team will be back next year, and if it is, that it can take steps forward?
Well, I'm not the right person for you to be asking the question about the future of the team. Colin should be the one who should be answering this question. From what I see, the team is planning next year. They're preparing a development of a new car, and of course using the current car as a base. And I think there is planning. I don't know exactly where it is and how it is, because of course it's unclear what they're doing. I'm not on the management part of the team, but I think they should be okay to be there next year, to finish this year and be there next year. They are working quite hard. It's been a really difficult year, and we managed to make it through. So I guess they are on a good note for next year.
And what about your own future? Will you do the rest of the races this season and next year as well? What are your possibilities?
For this season, I'm pretty certain I'll be in the cockpit until Abu Dhabi. So for next year, my first option is to stay with the team, but it's not certain yet. It's not. We haven't done proper negotiations for next year. Of course, we're talking to many people in the paddock to make sure that I get opportunities in other places as well if they're available. And this is the priority right now is to perform as well as I can and make sure that I can showcase that to people and make a point, if you will, that I can be competitive in any car. So we're talking and we're doing the work inside and outside the track, and I think the odds are not so bad.